Hi, welcome to Tracy Finance One-on-One. And today I'm going to be discussing the 3 top paying side hustles that I know. I mean, really big money, okay? Number 1 on my list is if you have any kind of talent or lack of there, but you got a lot of knowledge about your town, your city, or you like to cook, or you live near a spooky place, or you have a family-friendly activity that you like to share to tourists. Well, sites like Viator.com will bring the tourists to you, and you can offer a tour. You can offer a walking tour. You can offer a cooking tour. A home cook. If you're a home cook, bring them in and say, hey, I'm going to teach you how to cook our state's national treasure, our best apple pie, or anything like that. A lot of tourists have a lot of time on their hands, and they would like to learn something, because they have 8 hours to fill. They don't have to go to work. They got a lot of money. And I know when I vacation, I spend more money and I have a lot more time on my hands. Yes. Okay. So sites like Viator.com and other sites will have, vendors post on their website. They'll bring you these customers. They will bring you the customers. All you have to do is bring the activity. It could be anything, like, how to make a lei or sewing a stitch. Some people just like to sew. It doesn't necessarily have to be something geared toward your town or city. It could be how to sew. If you know how to teach people how to sew a little something, maybe I'll have time on my vacation and I always wanted to sew, and maybe I want to sew, or I may want to know how to knit. Anything. I have done tons of things on my vacation. I had jet ski, zip line. I went to small villages. I drank wine, fruit wines. I learned how carpets are being made from the silkworms. What else did I do? Oh, I went on house tours. And there's also walking tours. And a lot of things you could do if you're an exercise fitness guru or whatever, you think you're really good at that. People eat a lot on their vacation, so maybe you want to offer some fitness for them. There's many things that you can offer. Or maybe you have a very great singing voice. Maybe you want to have a night under the stars while you serenade the people that are willing to hear you sing. There are tons of activities that are out there. It's just the world is waiting for you to show them, okay? So sites like Viator.com will offer you a chance at that. And it's not the only website. Just search around, and maybe I guess the best gigs are probably the ones that are going to be family friendly, so you'll get more customers coming your way. But the best thing is that you get to set your price. You get to set your price. So you have to think about what is a fair price for this. The next gig, I would say, is become part of a focus group. A focus group is no more than probably 15 people or less. And they are willing to pay top dollars. A lot of companies are willing to pay top dollar. And I'm not talking about these little online survey things that you see, you pay, $5 or $10 or whatever. Nothing like that. And you got to spend hours. No, they tend to pay you $150 an hour. And if you live near a major city, you will get a lot of research companies that will pay handsomely. I suggest you sign up for a lot of them, okay? Because some of them will only hire you once every 6 months. Like certain ones like Adler would only hire you once per month, but they pay something like anywhere from $75 to upwards to $1,500 for your participation. And it all depends. Some of them only focuses on car research. I suggest you sign up for a lot of them, and good luck, because they do pay a lot of money. I remember one company was just hiring me over and over. I was like I was on 3 panels a week. At first I was like, couldn't believe this was real money. I couldn't believe, so I was, like shooing them away. But once I found out they were legit, I couldn't stop working. I was making a lot of money. Okay, I was on the weekend ones. And I'm talking about, when I say weekend, I mean, maybe 2 hours, maybe, let's just say 3 hours with travel. I think once I made $700 really quick, really quick. One time I was in a survey for 10 minutes. They said, I only need you for 10 minutes. I was just fine. And that's how I, made a lot of money. And that's when I was just starting out in this whole focus group. But yes, one top name is Adler, and there's more focus group as well. But I'm not talking about like things like Survey Junkie or anything like that, where you do these little things for $5. No, I'm talking about online focus groups. They are going to ask you a lot of questions because they want to get the good intensive research-based knowledge, and they're going to have their professionals give you questions and things like that. Sometimes now they're online, or they could also be in person. And the last side hustle. Some of you guys might feel a certain way about this, but this pays a lot of money. I knew someone who never worked. All she did was this last hustle, okay? And this has been part of a medical research group or clinical trial. And they pay a lot of money, okay? You may not get selected on all of them. Some people will be poo-poo, but a lot of them say they pay upwards between $5,000, okay? But maybe you didn't make it to the end for some reason. They don't need you anymore, so they may cut you $2,000. But looking at this one particular one, the WCCL Global Group, you could pay up to $8,500, and that's for 11 nights stay. You come and you sleep over there for 11 nights. There are some that pay way more than that. Some of them, it depends, if it's going to pay high, of course they're going to need more of your time. There's one that needs one that's paying $5,200, and it doesn't really require you to sleep overnight. And they require that you be healthy. You weigh between a certain amount of weight and things like that. They like non-smokers, for the majority of them, non-marijuana smokers at that as well. So there's a lot of money to be had out there. I'll put some of the links in the description, but people, there's money to be had out there. If you listen to Tracy Finance One-on-One, I give you legit information on how to make legit money. I'm not gonna lead you astray here, people. So if you don't believe me, check below and inquire. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to look and inquire below. All right. Best of luck, my lovelies, and I will check you all on the flip side.